Howdy YouTube, some really cool reviews for you today, and that's because we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Elite Series 39, the United States Champion John Cena, and the show-off Dolph Ziggler. One thing I've got to give Mattel is lately they have been bringing out some absolutely killer WWE figures. Now, a slight correction, John Cena is actually from Series 40, but close enough. I'm going to combine this review basically just to compare the different champions. Both are figures I'm really excited to get opened up and out of packaging. They come in the new 2016 style Elite packaging, which I really love with the red and grey color scheme. I think it's really cool. One thing I think is interesting too is that with these figures they've been dedicating different figures in the wave to different shows. Both of these guys are from Raw, but we've been getting a lot of legends, especially 39 and 40. We got a heap, IRS, Psycho Sid, Godfather, British Bulldog. It's just really awesome. It's been very exciting time to be a wrestling figure collector. Both these guys come with some great accessories too, so we'll get them opened up out of packaging and hopefully give you guys a cool review. Okay, and taking a look at the back of the packaging, nice shot of John Cena. I really love the blue and black attire. I think that's great. Probably my favourite John Cena attire ever, right after probably this time last year where he had the fluoro green. That was really cool too. I was a big fan of that. Dolph Ziggler, of course. I'm actually really impressed with him lately. His attire I love. I love him a lot more with the pants than the shorts. But anyway, in terms of stats, 2002 for Cena, 2005 for Ziggler, originally part of the Spirit Squad, which is crazy when you think about it, that he got beat up by DX. That's kind of cool. The attires, January 2015 for John Cena, and then February 2015 for Ziggler. Now, I was wondering, I actually went back to WWE Network trying to work out why Ziggler had the IC title packed with him, because I'm pretty sure he hasn't been champ for a while. And it wasn't. It was February, for this figure, but he didn't actually have the title. Then he had it mid to late 2014. So anyway, I'm really happy they included that accessory because both the US and the IC Elite titles I have not got. So that makes me very happy. Career highlights you can read for yourself. Both very accomplished. Other figures in the set. For Ziggler, you've got Sting, which is probably my favorite figure at the moment. Damien Mizdow, Godfather, that's really cool. British Bulldog, awesome as well. And Psycho Sid is pretty sick. Other figures, we've got Sami Zayn. I really want to pick that up. That looks like a great figure. I'm yet to find that, unfortunately. Tyson Kidd, Umaga looks brilliant. Ravishing Rick Rude as well. Comes with this awesome robe. And Irwin IRS, basically. Who I don't know. I'm not too keen on that figure, but I have to go back on the WWE Network and check out some of his matches. He might be worth picking up. So yeah, let's get both these guys opened up. Okay, and here we've got Dolph Ziggler and John Cena opened up and out of packaging. Both are really cool figures. Both come with two awesome championship belts as well. I think if I had to pick one, the United States Championship, just because it's a lot more colourful, a lot more vibrant, looks brilliant. That is a nice looking championship, which hopefully you guys can see. Mattel absolutely nailed this. The level of detail is incredible. Check that out. Love the Mattel belts. And the IC title as well. One thing I really love is that they've gone back to the retro Intercontinental Championship. Well, it's been like that for a little while. But the white strap, there's something about it that I really love. Just for comparison with the US title as well. The retro feel of the IC belt I think is really good. Helps add a bit of prestige to it. Both these championships, I don't know, sometimes they book it really well, other times they book it pretty poorly. Lately I think it's not too bad. Certainly John Cena elevated the US title enormously. And at the moment, I don't know, I actually don't mind Kevin Owens and also Dean Ambrose as the IC Championship. I think he's doing a good job. Hopefully they give these time to build them up and make them strong championships again, because you watch the WWE Network, especially in the early 90s and 80s, and these are big name titles, and they've really lost a bit of that prestige lately. Now, both figures have the exact same amount of articulation, and that's the standard ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, the ab crunch, swivel waist, swivel legs, swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, and then ball joint and ankle. So a ton of movement, which is really good. We'll start by taking a look at Ziggler. I think this is the best Dolph Ziggler face that we've gotten. Some of the ones they released look really shit, if I'm completely honest. This one looks fantastic. I think they absolutely nailed it. A great wrestler. I don't know. They just haven't pushed him very well or booked him very well. DZ's got the zippers on the front there and on the back over it. I mean, he's really entertaining. He honestly is just a charismatic wrestler. Nice detail on the boots as well. I don't know. It's just little things like after Survivor Series 2014, he had that great match. He was the last one on his team. Just kicked butt. He did really well. And then the next night he comes out on Raw and says, I hope I entertained you. Not, I won the match and fought hard. I really don't like that. I like watching wrestling, pro wrestling. The sports entertainment is a part of it, but don't be one thing that you're not. You know what I mean? You don't have Conor McGregor or Ronda Rousey coming out and being tool bags and talking trash, and then I love everyone and it's all just an act. That takes you out of the moment and ruins everything. So anyway, that's just a side rant. A really entertaining wrestler. I love his moveset. He's got the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow, which I love, and certainly this is probably the best Dolph Ziggler figure I've come across. Now, Ziggler comes with a soft rubber trademark shirt, and that's It's Too Bad, I'm Too Good, which is kind of cool. One thing I really don't like is the rubber shirts that we get. I mean, it's better than nothing, yes, 100%, but at the same time, they just seem really baggy and bulky and make the characters look a lot fatter than what they actually are. But still, at least this one isn't too bad. Now, in terms of John Cena, this is probably my favorite John Cena figure that we've gotten to date. I think they absolutely nailed the face scan on this guy. I'll bring it forward so you can see. And you know what? I'll actually compare some of the other John Cena figures that I've gotten, just so you guys can see. I think this one is one of the better ones. Certainly the Elite that we got last year from the Bray Wyatt feud, that was a brilliant John Cena. Again, I guess I said at the start of the review that I love the fluoro green and black. But I don't know, there's just something about the blue I really love. He keeps dodging the Australian fans. I don't know if that's because he's worried he's going to get booed or what. But he hasn't come down here for several years now, which is getting a little frustrating because I do want to see John Cena. I actually stopped watching wrestling because of John Cena around 2007. He's just dominating, beating everyone, and really turned me off, to be honest with you. But recently, I'm a huge fan of his. I think he's improved his game so much. He's got some great wrestling moves. He's just been doing a really impressive job, and you have to give him credit. He's just been brilliant. Now, this figure I love too. It's got the hustle, loyalty, respect on his belt. I think that's really nice. It comes with the cool United States Championship accessory as well. I think this is hands down my favorite John Cena figure that we've gotten so far. I think they did a really good job. I love the Mattel belts, how they look accurate in the sense that they got the strap. That's one thing I never really liked about the Jakks figures. So I think well done Mattel on that. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. Overall, I'm a big fan of both these figures. If I have to give one the edge, I think the John Cena 100% is a lot stronger. I love the face scan on him. I love the accessories as well. The US title, I think, looks a lot nicer than the IC. Having said that, though, this is the best Dolph Ziggler figure that I think they've ever released. It's awesome. Comes with the IC title as well. Great face scan. Two really awesome figures, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE